So I got a comment on my Fury X carbine build that I did a bolt action conversion on about how I went about doing this. Essentially, this is just a piece from an Alpha Rogue, a Nerf Alpha Rogue. They are super cheap, very easy to find on Facebook Marketplace. Now with the Fury X, because the priming mechanism is so huge, I felt like I had to do this spring assisted feature, where I drilled in a plunger tube up here that actually has a spring and a plunger in it. So when the bolt is all the way forward, it's actually pushing the spring into about here. So I'm getting some active tension pushing back on the priming mechanism when I do it, so that it being over on the side here is not going to cause any opposing forces or twisting that's going to make it hard to prime or perhaps even break it. But most blasters are not going to be all that complicated. For instance, I'm doing a similar job on this Busby Tactical Storm project, which is not quite done yet, but I'm at the point where I'm ready to do this, and I just got that comment, so the timing is perfect. Now, as you can see, it's very similar. I'm doing a shorter black bolt on this because the aesthetic that I chose for this, I know it looks very similar to what I just chose for pure rule of cool on the Fury X carbine. But this one is actually based on the aesthetic of the C19 rifle that the Arctic Rangers in Canada, here in Canada, use. So I made this to look more like the bolt on that rifle. So I'll cover that in more detail when I actually put this thing all the way together. But this is the Alpha Rogue. Now, when I first started doing a bolt action conversion, when I decided to do a Fury X bolt action, I actually thought this was going to be way more complicated than it was. I thought that when you clicked this up and pulled it back, it was actually coupling and decoupling from some kind of mechanism within the blaster, but that's not actually how it is. This part here is just attached solidly. So this is the part that's actually priming the Alpha Rogue. This part here just turns. So the turning is not necessary to prime the blaster. It's just cool. So you pull it up, and the Alpha Rogue has like some molding that you have to kind of break free of to pull it back. But on this, just because it's an aesthetic thing and to make it more satisfying to prime and fire, all you need to be able to do is attach this solidly to the priming mechanism. So that's what I'm doing here. Now, obviously, I've shaved off the Alpha Rogue bolt, and these are PEX fittings and a 1/4-inch bolt that I drilled this out a bit, and then I put the 1/4-inch bolt through it. And then these are just more PEX fittings. It's just like the ones that I sort of left gold on the Fury X carbine. But these ones, I primed and painted them black. So once again, it would look more like the C19 bolt. But this is just a 1/4-inch, I think it's a 3-inch bolt maybe. And this is just a PEX fitting and another PEX fitting that are put together with the bolt through them and with the nut on this side. So overall, doing this kind of conversion will cost you about, well, whatever you can get an Alpha Rogue for. I got one for about $5, and then the PEX fittings and the bolt, all told, it cost you maybe $7 or $8, depending on how good the pricing at your local hardware store is. So this one I'm pretty lucky. I don't think I'll have to do a spring assist on this one because the priming mechanism is right on top, and all I had to do was drill this out a little bit to make it fit perfectly. So I'm going to attach it now. And I'm pretty sure that because the priming mechanism is right in the middle, I won't actually need the spring assist. Like, I might do it just to make the prime a bit smoother, but I really doubt that I'm actually going to need to do the spring assist on this one just to make it functional. The way I did on the Fury X. So we'll see. Do I even have room for this washer? No, I don't. That's okay. We're going washerless. We're going rogue. Okay, that's good. I tightened that a little bit more than I meant to, so hopefully that won't interfere with my ability to get this second one through here. No, it won't. That's nice and tight now. There we go. So you can see on the Tactical Storm here, like that's solidly attached now. So now like this articulates like this, but this is still a part that is priming the blaster. See? I know you don't want to dry fire these things, but once or twice for demonstration's sake isn't going to kill it. So, yeah, like I say, you can do this on just about any blaster where you could find a way to attach the Alpha Rogue bolt to the priming mechanism, and it's pretty easy to do. Like I say, I might end up doing a spring assist on this one. I might not. I don't think it'll need it, but I might just decide to do it anyway.